Hey guys, it's Mike from John's iPhone and I Can Review It. And today we're back again, guys, with Weekly Tech Crunch episode 3. And once again, I have a whole bunch of news. This is the most news you're going to get. And as you can see, I'm in an iMac screen. I hope you like this setup. The title's up top and an overview on the bottom is basically going to tell you basically everything I'm going to cover in this. So let's start with the iPhone 5. Some new schematics, basically kind of like a design of the cases, like kind of a blueprint of the cases, and it features that it's going to be like a screen that's going to be 3.7 to 4 inches. It's going to have a curved back like iPod Touch. It's going to have a larger home button, and I don't know about that, but it says it's also going to be gesture based, so like the new line, you're going to be able to like use gestures, so you're going to be able to like swipe the little home screen, which is going to be bigger. So it's going to be like a little touchpad. It's going to be thinner, which I think gets thinner every time. And as you can see, you saw this picture. I don't know if you're going to see it right now. And actually, this could be really accurate because the source that provided the iPad 2 schematics, it was accurate. And this is the same source. So they both, maybe it's going to be a good source. I'm hoping. And also, there's also talk about aluminum backing like an iPad, which would be cool. But honestly, we have to wait till September. There's nothing that you guys can say right now, and we gotta wait. And moving on to more Apple news, we have a new Apple keyless keyboard. This didn't come out. It's just Apple putting a patent. They published a patent, and it's just they're gonna use a kind of new system. It's a piezo-based acoustic and capacitive detection system, and it's going to be like a glass enclosure. And one of the struggles that Apple had with making this patent is making the keyboard precise, so when you're actually clicking it, it doesn't like kind of mess up and click another one. And it's kind of going to be like an iPhone. It's going to be glass, and there's going to be a digital kind of like display, so you're going to see the keys. And they use a lot of different mechanics, like the accelerometer. Honestly, I think this is an amazing idea, guys. But I don't know if Apple's going to go through with this. They just posted a patent. But if they go through with this, I'm picking this up. That'd be a cool idea. Hopefully, it's not like $200 or like something ridiculous. So hopefully, it's like a $70 keyboard, which I would buy, honestly. And then we move on to the Windows Mango phone. Mango is just basically a new line of Windows phone. I don't really want to talk too much because it's only available in Japan, but the specs are kind of cool. There's a 3.7 inch screen, 13.2 megapixel camera. What? My camera doesn't even have that many megapixels. Well, my DSLR has 18, but my point and shoot, it has, I think, 7. Well, it's like 5 years old. That's the end of the story of that, though. It has 32 gigabytes of memory built in. It's waterproof, which is a pretty cool idea. And this is kind of Microsoft return to making phones. So they're going to have like hundreds, it said in the article, of new Mango phones, which is a cool idea. On this, it's improvement to Windows Phone 7. And it's going to be on sale in September, only to Japan. And it's made by Toshiba. That's it. I don't really want to go in depth because that's not for us. And then another weird news. This is really weird news. The Canon mouse. Canon, which is famously known for all their DSLRs, their printers, made a mouse. It combines a 10-digit calculator and a mouse together. It's $60. It's a mouse and calculator combo. You're gonna see pictures on the screen. It's pretty cool. It's black and white. There's different colors, and they also come out with a calculator, which isn't really news, honestly. I know companies come out with calculators all the time, and it comes out the end of August 29th. It's going to be $60. You're going to get it on the Canon website. I'm not purchasing that. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't need a calculator. Unless you're doing your taxes and you do it yourself, then I guess that's helpful. And the end of the news. I just got to tell you guys that I don't know what you guys think of this. Tell me what you guys think of this episode in the comments below. How can I improve? And if you guys want, send me articles. That'd be cool. And then the last news is Ultrabook. It's kind of a competitor to the MacBook. Not really. It's kind of scheduled to come out in the first quarter of 2012, which would be the first 4 months. and the problem, it was supposed to come out in September, but they had to push it back due to LCD issues. So the screens, it seems that actually a couple companies are making them. HP, Asus, Acer, Dell. They're all contributing. They're all making their own, so that's interesting. So it's kind of like a MacBook. I can't really compare it, but it's kind of that. I think it's a way to like deal with the MacBooks. And it's gonna be $1,000 for the base model with slower i3 chips. And it didn't say anything about an SSD, which is pretty weird because MacBook Air stock for $1,000 come with, I think, i5s and SSDs. So this is interesting, and it's gonna be up to $2,000. Oh, I want to say this: they didn't really include how big the screen was, so I'm guessing it might be a 15, 17 inch. If you're gonna pay $2,000, it's gonna be $2,000 with an i5 and SSD. So, and basically, we have to wait and see. That's nothing you can talk about really, because I don't know really how it's gonna work out. But if you're gonna like seriously, MacBook Air is doing great, I think, and we have to see how this goes. Maybe their specs are gonna be amazing. But that's it, guys. Tell me what you guys thought of this. Tell me your what's it called, your thoughts on all of these articles: the iPhone 5, the Apple keyless keyboard, the Windows Mango phone, the Canon mouse, and the Ultrabook. So down below, tell me what you think of this new layout. Tell me what you think of my work in this video, and basically subscribe to my channel up top. Thank you guys. This is Mike from John's iPhone signing out. See ya.